Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first ever podcast. We don't have a name as yet.
Nope.
Well, we might have a name by the time it goes out.
Well, we need a name by the time it goes out, or something's gone terribly wrong.
Yep.
So I'm just going to introduce everyone that's here. So we have Liam, aka Lacey.
Yep. Hello.
You will know him from Very Nearly Viral, more than likely. You have me, Roy/Jason, who you should also know from Very Nearly Viral. And we also have longtime friend Scott Evans.
How's it going, folks?
And also longtime friend John Holden.
Hello.
So, Donald Trump, today, I believe, came out with a statement that said that he absolutely 100% believes that waterboarding works.
It's like, doesn't all torture work?
Yeah.
If you keep
some
electrocuting
degree.
someone's balls,
Yeah, but I'm not
they're
being
probably
funny.
gonna give you what you want.
Of course, yeah.
If you sit there plying off their fingernails one by one,
Yeah, exactly.
and then start chopping off said fingers, they're probably going to end up.
Yeah,
giving
but
you
I'm
whatever
pretty sure if you did that
information.
to anyone, in the end, they would admit anything just to get you to stop.
Yeah,
That's
this is
the
the
problem
point.
with it, right? Like, the problem is they'll tell you anything,
Yeah.
even if they don't know.
They'll tell you
it.
they faked the moon landings on their fucking Apple map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They'll tell you whatever just to make you stop hurting them.
I think, though, if
So
you...
it's not really effective, is it? Because as anything that stops the pain is... right, fine. You give me the confession, I'll sign the fucking
Why
thing.
would you torture someone unless you want something out of them?
Because you might have caught the wrong
It
person
depends what you want.
in the wrong area and just believe they're part and parcel of the group you're after, but they might not be. They could be an
According to all
innocent.
those like experts, they were like, it's torture's fine if you know they're lying and you need them to confess
If
or
you
something
get-
like that.
Yeah, but you'd need to know they're lying for
That's
that to
what I
work.
mean. But you need a confess. If you want information, it's
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
Because people can't remember anything when the balls are being electrocuted
Yeah.
or they're drowning. They're not good at talking then.
That's what I mean. But I mean, if it's like waterboarding is effective, I don't see why shocking the balls isn't as effective. They're still.
Oh, well, no,
torture,
because the
right?
thing is, waterboarding
what's
is
the
not
difference?
technically torture. Because it doesn't leave any marks, right? It's like...
No, it's still torture.
It's definitely
It's psychological,
torture.
if not physical.
Everyone
And it is
knows.
physical.
Everyone knows it's still torture, but it's not classified as bad as like traditional torture.
Even Trump's like it's
Well, it's no
torture.
crucifix. Let's put it like that. It's not a crucifix, but it's still pretty fucking grim to make a human being give them the sensation that they're drowning and not have any way to fight out of it. You may as well just stand on the back while they're in a full bathtub.
Sure, I mean, you have to be selective with who you torture. And,
That's
Only torture the
And
bad
that's why
people.
Jason will never be on this podcast again.
See, my thing would be this: if I was in a position where I was being tortured, I wouldn't give them shit anyway, because my mind would be
Bollocks.
Well, I either give them nothing and they kill me with the torture, or
Bollocks.
Bring it on, Trump.
I give them what they want and they kill me. So either way, I'm dead.
Right,
Why
yeah.
keep you alive? What's the point in feeding
Right,
you?
no, but you're not going to be able to think rationally while you're
No.
fucking getting
Like,
bits
It's
of
not
your-
rational. It's entirely irrational. Survival is your first instinct. If you admit
exactly.
to yourself, I'd rather die than go through all this, then that is completely irrational. But it's the most sensible option in that circumstance.
Oh, it doesn't work like that.
No.
You can't just be like, all right, well, I won't say anything.
It's
I'm
like
just
they're
gonna
like, this
take
is a bit of a pickle I'm in at the
Well, it
moment.
wouldn't help.
What should I do?
What?
It
It's a-
wouldn't
that
help saying what
stings a
you're
little
going
bit.
to get fucking tortured or murdered one way or another. It doesn't matter what you tell them. Once you've
Right.
given them the information
I know.
they're after, you're useless to them.
Right,
They're not going to
yes.
let you go to tell the world what they've done to you. They're just going to fucking
But
bury you.
you're not going to want to believe that while you're in extreme pain.
No.
What you're going to want to think is, how do I get out of this? If I say this, maybe,
Their
just maybe
survival
they'll
instinct.
stop.
Yeah, survival
And
instinct.
that'll override any fucking
Yeah.
logical thinking you're doing there.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if you spoke to anyone that had been in Guantanamo Bay that had suffered this kind of shit, they probably would have had moments of lucidity where they were like, just kill me now.
I mean, has everyone read 1984?
Yeah, obviously.
It kind of makes a horrible sort of little point at the end of that book, which is pretty much true, though. It's like, you know, they're like, oh, I won't betray you. Like, the
Sure,
two sort of
sure,
lovers
yeah.
are like, I'm not going to betray you no matter what, because we love each other and that conquers all. And then Orwell's like, well, fuck this, that wouldn't be true.
Love conquers nothing.
And
Yeah.
then they
It's
make
rubbish.
them like squeal on each other, which
Yeah.
is like, that book scared me. I'm like, that's terrifying. But
Horrible.
it might be true.
course.
Even like if you've got like your closest family and shit, you'd still probably fuck them over in the end. If they
Well,
tortured you
never know.
bad enough, you'd be like,
You might, yeah.
in
really
the end,
might.
you'd snap and you'd be like, I can't take any more. of
It's
this.
really interesting because, like, now Trump's in power, there's actually the publishers of 1984 have just ordered a brand new re-release because there's like the sales have just gone through the roof.
Wait, you know what the thing is though? That makes
sales
me,
have gone
it makes
through the
me
roof.
laugh. It's all the fucking like whatever you want to call them, all the left wingers and all coming out. Trump's is so Orwellian. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you'd know a lot about
No.
that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You've been doing that shit for
With
the last 4
the
years.
fucking
Yeah.
thought policing.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh shit, he's doing
Controlling
all that
the
Orwell
language.
shit against us now.
Yeah.
We need to call this out. We can't let this stand.
Yeah, we can do it to you, but you're not allowed to do it to us. Yeah.
No.
Double standards.
Yeah, I don't care, man. I don't think the human spirit is that strong. It's pretty easily broken.
That's what I mean. That's why
Human
I think
spirit's
people will be
overrated.
begging for death at some point.
And I'm just not a moron. I'm not like, oh no, we can conquer everything if we're just.
This
I'm
isn't
like,
a
no.
Hollywood movie.
No, you're just a little fucking thing that spawned on a rock.
Yeah.
Fuck you. So did you watch the women's match and all that shit on
I
Washington
did watch.
and stuff?
No, I didn't watch it live.
No, neither. Well, I was in the pub after band practice with you two for a bit. Oh,
No,
we've just
this was
started.
the inauguration. This was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
day
Oh,
before.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of stringing them all together. It's the
I
same
know. You
bullshit.
just. I saw the video. You just kind of throw
Melded it all
the
together.
communist anarchists in with the feminists. There.
It's
all,
fine.
it's all the same.
No, there were a lot of shit like that with the crazy feminist people though as
The
well.
feminists weren't destroying things.
It was basically.
They were right. No, but it was the point we were trying to make is it was as pointless. They're like, I'm going to wear a hat that's pink and I'm going to call it a pussy hat. And that'll do something. And then some other guy is like, I'm going to tip this bin over, and that's going to do something. And like, it's all pointless nonsense.
Madonna's going to say how much she's dreamed of blowing up the White House.
Which was amazing.
So you know what I love about that? She's trying to give this amazing speech, right?
She's Madonna. She's too fucking dumb for giving a good
Thing is,
speech.
She's reading off the script constantly. She's like, and today
Yeah, because she's a
I know.
fucking moron.
we will.
She doesn't care.
It's like, what are you doing here? Like,
It's like, oh Madonna, there's a women's
And
march.
then-
You're a
and
woman.
then-
You should go.
What's
with
Madonna
that.
doing there? She's killing more time before she buys more black children.
She's not even wearing one of the pink hats. For Christ's sake.
She was wearing a black hat.
Yeah, she's too cool to wear a fucking pink hat.
I'm sure it had a logo on
See,
it
the
as
thing
well.
is, I was reading something the other day, and someone was going on, oh, this march, yeah, because of Trump's executive order about, this, the Mexico City bill, is it? Which
one?
is basically, taking money from overseas aid for pregnant women and abortion and things like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah.
So basically, this happened after the women's marches. And someone tried to say, this is why we marched. Well, no, it can't have been, because it happened 2 days after the march. The simple fact, it was a fucking bunch of liberals who didn't get their way in an election, screaming into the fucking wind under the banner of women's rights, but really with no correlation. Everyone within that group has different views of what women's rights are and what women's rights should be.
Yeah.
And they weren't on the same page. It was just a bunch of people going, we didn't get our way.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
But it's like, exact same point we made in the Very Nearly Viral video. When you watch them, they're like, we won't take this. We won't back down. We will stand for our rights. We can't be threatened. It's like, no, what are you aiming for?
Yeah, yeah.
Just
It's a bit like when Trump came out and said, we're going to make America great again. How, Donald? Great again.
Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wall.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
Everyone just cheered.
You know, it's like me
And then
turning around-
voted for him.
Yeah.
I know, like, I kind of see you turn around and be like, don't ever call me that again. And you're like, what? I'm like, just don't ever call me that again.
Yeah. Call you what?
Well, this is what
No,
happens when a
no,
fucking...
you just have to understand that I don't want to be called that, alright?
No, I don't have to do shit now. Where's my
You
sandwich?
know what I mean?
That's
fuck
why
these
you were
people.
marching, Scott.
No, it's
Sexism
not.
like that.
If you're going to throw it...
No more sandwiches.
If you're going to brand me a misogynist because I've got tackle between my legs, then I'm going to brand you a fucking idiot. Simple as that. Don't judge me on my gender and I won't do it to you. Fair enough? Fair enough? Is that alright?
I just think this is what happens when unstoppable morons meet irremovable lunatics. And it's like, yeah,
There's a t-shirt I
We
want.
should call the podcast that.
sure.
There we got a name. It's too long though.
That was funny, right? Coming up with names for the podcast because, like,
Fucking hell.
we had like a lot of names. Like, I really like one you gave us because it was so shitty.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I was literally just throwing shit at a wall to see what stick because we tried. This happened with the band as well. We
Sorry,
tried
that
about
one
50
did
different
suck,
names.
though.
Oh yeah, but we tried about 50
know-
different names, and I swear it was something like, I swear something had been on the news, like literally while I was on the phone to you about 12 years a slave or something like that. It came from something like that, and it just triggered
it
in my
made
head.
me think of slavery.
No, but I had seen something on TV that put the word plantation in my head, and that was
Well,
it.
hang on, no one knows what the fuck we're talking about. The name you came up with for this podcast
Yeah,
was,
I don't. I'm just like sat here like, yeah, I agree.
the name you came up with for the podcast was Idea Plantation.
Yeah, the idea plantation.
And I'm like, not only does it make me think of slavery, but it's so pretentious at the same
Sure.
time. Like,
See,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you're throwing shit at a wall to see what sticks. You just come out with the most bizarre, fucking
It's like,
nonsensical,
it sounds
useless
like we should all
crap.
be sat there in like suits with pipes and.
Well, I'd be happy to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a news night.
Kind of skimming over a bunch of topics here. We're
yeah.
on to names now.
Oh, we're on to net. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, going back
We're
to
talking about
the women's marches.
women's match.
yeah.
Well, this brings me on the incident earlier this week with Ewan McGregor.
Oh, we're not talking about that anymore.
No, go on again.
Yeah. Well, just to get it clarified and brought up, Ewan McGregor was meant to do some movie promotion for Trainspotting 2, on Good Morning Britain, which is like a daytime British breakfast news show. And Piers Morgan was one of the hosts, which apparently he didn't realise, even though Piers Morgan's been on it for about 6 months now. And he was already in the building and looked at a monitor and saw Piers sat on the couch and started whispering to his assistant, and they ran back to his dressing room, packed his shit and left. And when asked why he'd left, he's like, I'm not doing an interview with him because he spoke out against the women's marches. Now, Piers Morgan's argument with him is like, right, I'm so sad that Ewan can't be with us, and he pretended to cry like a kid. But once he got the childish behaviour out of the way, he basically made the point of, if he was a real fucking man and really convicted in his beliefs, shouldn't he have come out here and debated with me why I'm wrong?
Yeah, I'd agree.
So it's basically another lovey having a shit fit and throwing his weight around just because he's in a position where he can throw his weight around.
That's like exactly what I'm saying about these marches. I just want to know what your point is. But if you're just throwing a tantrum...
They don't have a point.
Exactly. So it's the same
they
thing.
have a million different points. I think if you're going to be
There's no cohesive
if you're going to be
idea.
part of a march, then someone should be able to shout, "What do we want?" And you should have an answer.
Yeah, not 50 different people
The "When do we
screaming
want
into
it"
the
part is
Like,
fine. You can leave that.
And no,
like,
What do we
everyone-
want? Oh shit! I don't know.
Like, for example, when British troops went to Iraq, everyone was like, there were banners. No war, bring
No
our
more.
boys
What do we
home.
want? No more war. It's
like,
pretty simple, right?
There you go.
It's an
And
easy
like,
request to handle.
What are you all fighting for? We don't want our boys over in another country getting killed. It's like, fair enough. It's like, what about you people? It's like...
Even the anti-Brexit people, like when they were marching, everyone was slagging them off. It was like, what do we want? No Brexit. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I got it.
When you've got so many different sort of reasons to they talk to him, and every single one gives you a different reason.
Sure.
One's like, "Well, I'm a pro-life feminist."
Well, they got banned, didn't they?
Someone
Pro-life
else-
feminists.
I think so, and someone else is like, "Oh, I'm I don't know. I think like queer people are going to start getting gunned down in the streets."
I'm sorry, that's an oxymoron. Wait, hang on, can we roll back a second here?
Yeah.
A pro-life feminist.
Sure.
That's an oxymoron.
They got banned.
It's a bit weird.
It's an oxymoron. You can't be pro-life and feminist because if you don't have the right to choose whether you have an abortion or not, you are not in favour of women's rights. You're just not. You can't be. You're in favour of men's rights there. You're my broodmare. Pop that unit
Well,
out.
you're not necessarily in favour of men's rights. You're
Definitely not supporting women.
You just disagree with the idea of abortion, right?
Well, yeah, but let's face it. If you've been raped
Sure.
and you're impregnated,
Yeah.
you're forced by these feminists' argument. You're forced to give birth to that child
I mean,
because
God, no.
yeah,
Why
exactly.
would
Why
ever
would you
want
put
that?
someone
Well,
through that?
mate,
If you know what? Maybe that should happen. And I'm not espousing the ideal. I'm just saying one day one of these fucking pro-life feminists is going to get raped and impregnated, and let's see what decision she fucking makes in that turn. Like, let's see if she goes, well, no, I'm going to keep the kid because it'd be wrong for me to abort it, or is she going to
reckon
sit there hating herself every day,
There's
going, I got
various
raped?
degrees of pro-life feminists, I'm guessing. It's like, did you hear about that guy, that Nazi that got punched in the face by some
Yeah.
anarcho-communist man?
No,
I know
no.
the Liberals came out and said, well, it's okay to punch Nazis because Indiana
That's
Jones
so-
did it.
That's so
And
stupid.
I'm like, wow, I can't unpack this. This is crazy. It's like, you know how quickly
the
they
thing
turn.
is-
Are we taking
Right.
our moral guide from Indiana Jones now?
And Captain America, apparently.
Oh, right, brilliant.
If you believe in like freedom of fucking expression and
Sure.
stuff, you're allowed to be a Nazi, right? You're not allowed to go around murdering Jews.
But you're allowed to support
But
the
you're
cause
allowed.
of...
No,
Sure,
that's
yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
sort of democratic and fine and
And you have the right-
very, very like modern, right?
And you have the equal right not to listen to
You
that
should be
rhetoric.
allowed to be.
You can criticise it.
No, you can,
got
and
the
that's
right to.
fine.
If the
right?
guy came up to him and started slagging him off and going, I think you're a fucking awful person because of all these reasons.
Yeah, at the point where you're
That
like,
would
well,
be fine.
hang on, you're a Nazi, which I don't think should be allowed, and I'm a progressive. Now
Sure.
I'm allowed to literally punch you in the fucking face.
Well, he didn't ask, he just hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't state
Fine.
that I'm allowed to do this, so I'm
But-
And
like-
then they all went, oh, like, the thing is, I don't mind if you watch the video and you like it. I don't.
Yeah.
I watch videos of people getting punched in the face. And
I'm
it's,
sure. I mean,
it's great.
He was obviously a twat.
Sure, he is.
You know,
I don't know
he's a-
much about him, but
he was
he was the guy who was leading the Hail Trump thing.
Yeah.
Remember that?
The
That was like the
alt-right
dumbest
fucking-
thing I've seen last year.
Okay, he's that same alt-right guy.
He's some moron. I don't know.
Right, fine.
But he's some. He says he's not a Nazi. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. I don't know.
I don't care. Right, more than likely he's a
But
cunt,
the fact
right?
of the matter, it wasn't that. The thing that annoyed me was all these articles in the same usual places by the same usual people.
Yeah.
Justifying it.
Huffington Post.
Huffington Post.
The Chuffington.
The Chuffington.
And it's like,
post.
right, I don't mind if you watch it and you enjoy it, and don't mind if you laugh and you put music to it and you have a ball with it.
Sure.
But don't pretend like it's justified.
No.
Don't make an argument as to why it's
No.
okay. Just sit there going, I thought it was hilarious, but it is wrong, guys.
You have to be like, I'm being a bit of a twat and getting my jollies out of this. You know?
It's not even that you're being a twat.
thing
It's just
is-
like, okay, let's be serious now. You shouldn't go around hitting people.
No,
okay?
fine.
It's like, I think you should be allowed to say whatever you want to people.
Sure.
Like, so if someone is like, I think it's weird that you like guys, Liam, I'm like, fair enough. I think it's weird that you think it's weird.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
have your right to your opinion. I have my right to
What,
my
you're
opinion.
saying I'm weird because I don't like guys?
No, my point is, but once you change it from verbal to physical, and you're the first one to throw a punch or do the first shove,
Sure.
you're the one who's crossing the line
Well,
first.
I think it's just a
Like,
simple case
like-
of it's written into law that is
Even-
assault.
Yeah.
Like even
Yeah.
even if you're talking to a guy who says he thinks women are underlings and we should be allowed to rape him whenever we feel like it, that's an awful thing to say. But still, if you attack him, you're worse.
I just think if you're
'Cause
first
you
put,
did physical assault.
if you
first.
encounter someone whose beliefs
You know?
you completely oppose to and completely disagree with, and rather than have a discourse with them or a discussion, or even just a fucking rant in the face for 3 minutes and walk away, if your first course of action is to punch him in the face, that proves how much of an ape-like fucking species
It
that
makes you
still
look
are.
like you don't have an argument.
You don't
Yeah.
have an argument. Your argument is,
that's-
I'm going to be physical about it because I've got no
Exactly.
words.
You know, the funny thing is, you've got this guy. Like I said, if this guy had just come up to him and started slagging him off, and he'd have pointed out all the reasons why he hated him and he was wrong, everyone would have been like, "Oh, that guy was great." Now
Yeah.
you've got half the internet defending a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well done, dude.
Yeah, you've actually flipped it full circle.
You
here.
really
Well done.
showed him half the internet, and now everyone who says like anything like, "Oh, that's wrong. You shouldn't like hit Nazi guys." Now they're all going, "Oh, a Nazi sympathiser."
Sure.
You see what I mean? The
Yeah,
whole,
like,
the whole
no,
argument's
no.
mush.
Well, it's-
I don't
Both
sympathise
sides.
with his beliefs. I'm just saying you can't go around hitting people for theirs. Like,
Yeah.
it's simple. It's not
Exactly.
fucking... I'm not sympathising with Nazi. I'm not saying that Anne Frank
yeah.
deserved to fucking get gassed. I'm saying this one guy didn't deserve to maybe get punched in the fucking face for being a white supremacist arsehole.
Exactly.
Leave him alone and let him be an
No,
arsehole.
right. Maybe he did deserve it, but like you can't just punch him in the face because it's like, aren't you supposed to be a little better
Yeah.
than
Well,
like that? Like
this is
if,
the
if
thing.
you're like, I'm some super sort of progressive, like
No, it's not. It's not
Exactly.
even
Don't
about
want-
being better. It's about as soon as you start advocating
Sure.
for violence against these guys,
Then, yeah.
why can't they advocate against violence against
Yeah,
you?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. It's
Precisely,
a,
yeah.
it's a
You've
slippery
opened the
slope.
floodgates.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The whole last year, really, to me, has been this slippery slope of
Last
what was
year
the
was
what was the
fucked.
right-thinking liberal left, and literally like the more mediocre liberals, like the balanced people, the ones that tried to see it from both sides. That area kind of either no longer exists or has been. We're the ones that have been marginalised.
It's there,
now,
but it's
'cause
been drowned out.
The dogma and extremism on the both left and right sides is so to such an
Yeah.
extreme point now that anyone in the middle is marginalised for not being patriotic enough
Yeah.
or fucking socially aware enough.
Oh, people in the middle, they're just a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
cocks.
Fucking
Fence
fence
sitters.
sitters.
It's
Fence
like,
sitters, that's
do
all you
something.
are.
I kind of like see it sort of
Fucking
like
South Park conservatives.
Yeah.
Choose a side, you Generation X's.
Yeah,
What's
like,
wrong
Yeah.
with you?
I see someone like in the middle being like, guys, can we like just get along and men are nice to women and women are nice to men and
No,
like,
boring.
and someone just leaves in, it's like, but who do you want to get along with? We both agree, but
Yeah.
who's friendlier? It's like, can I be both yours?
No.
And they're like, oh, you monster, you fucking
There's no fucking Patreon money in neutrality, guys.
No, I
Pick
know.
a side and rake in the money.
Yeah.
Like, I spent, like, obviously a week in New York, and their beer is crap compared to...
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sorry. It's,
Sorry, Americans. You
it's
don't
like,
do
I don't
beer
know,
and chocolate.
It's too sweet. Like, I ordered a beer and there was an
Yeah.
orange in it. It's like...
What? Fuck, excuse me, mate. You've left out of a continental breakfast and you pint. What's this?
I was like, what?
I don't know. You said like when you were in San Francisco, weren't you like the bread is sweet?
Yeah, the bread was really sweet and weird.
Yeah, but that
Like-
might make sense though because
it
if
was
you-
all, I don't know.
America is built on immigration, and places like Holland and France and stuff, they make a lot of sweet doughs. You know, things like croissants and stuff. It's,
Not that
it's
kind.
more sweet dough.
Sure.
So, like, maybe that's why in certain regions of America the bread is slightly sweetened.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I don't know. Maybe it was just San Francisco. Place full of hippies. and
Yeah, San
Crack
Francisco's
addicts.
Wasn't there an
like-
American politician
People
a couple
are
of years ago
fucking-
who said that, like, certain areas of England were, like, if you were white, you couldn't access them because
Yeah.
the Muslims basically own those
Who
areas.
said that?
The funny
No.
thing is,
I can't remember. It was Someone as daft as fucking Newt Gingrich or something like that. Some fucking mad statement. It's like, no, we're a multicultural society. And for the most part, most of us are happy to live alongside people of any ethnic
Luton's
background.
pretty bad.
What, London?
Luton.
Oh, Luton?
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never been. It's a shithole. They've all got webbed fingers.
No, like, it's, you can see it online. It's kind of like, it's really Muslim, and you know, I've lived in a place that's mostly Muslim my whole life, and it's like, that's fine, I don't mind. But there, it's like two white people driving through, and like another car kind of chases them, and like they kind of like punch the driver and stuff. And they're saying like,
well,
get
yeah,
out,
but you can't brand the whole area based on an incident like that.
No,
that's
then
just...
a woman did a documentary about it.
Tell you what, though, there is places where it's dangerous, though.
Sure.
Just like anything else. There's
Yeah,
ghettos
but I mean,
all over the place
It's
with
okay.
loads of different types
Don't
of
get me
people.
wrong. I'm not saying like God, I hate the Muslims or anything. It's just Luton is a very
There's probably places where it's dangerous to be a Muslim.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not being
yeah,
funny.
of course.
I hate to be like stereotypical about it, but I don't.
Warrington, yeah.
I don't particularly.
Swinton.
I don't particularly think I'd go walking through Compton in a 3-piece suit either.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
That's racist.
it's not because
That's
it's
racist.
just
Why? Do you feel uncomfortable around black people? You
no
think they're all
because
criminals?
mainly
No, just gangsters.
it would almost be like rubbing your affluence in the face. It's like here's people that have been basically put in a position of poverty by their own government for generations, and here's me walking around in a
That's-
fucking tailor-made suit
That's assuming
as a
everyone
man not
there
even from their country,
is-
let alone their area. I think I'd be taking the piss a little bit.
You couldn't afford a tailored suit anyway. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Fucking damn sight better than you could.
that's probably true,
Yeah,
actually.
Sure.
I thought he's got his Patreon money now.
Yeah, I get the Patreon money.
Oh yeah, but you know,
I
you
wanna
can't
walk-
be spending that on a
He has
tailored
to-
suit.
He has to share that with me.
Exactly.
So,
It's going to take him about 5 years to get a
$40 a
tailored
month.
waistcoat, let alone a suit.
It's like, sorry, Liam, I need to get a tailored suit so I can walk around
So
in
I can
Compton.
show Scott
Yeah.
to walk around Compton and get money.
yeah, and
So-
you will get mugged.
and
Social
possibly kills.
experiment,
I don't
Joey
know.
Salad style.
Do you have
It's
any-
like, hey guys, black people hate tailored suits.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna walk around Compton and see what
It's
happens
just,
to me.
it's like if you go to Pakistan as a white Englishman and fucking carry a pistol that's on show to everyone, people are going to be a bit fucking antsy about you.
I don't know. Like, I felt a bit better, like with that new video saying like the anti-Muslim stuff.
Which video?
Like, I was like, what did I say? Something along the
Oh.
lines of.
First time I heard it, I was like, oh.
Yeah, you were like, that's a bit much. And
But then when I watched it back the second time, I was like, actually, I think it still just
Oh.
makes Roy look really ignorant.
it was when Madonna was like about blowing up the White House. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, what? Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking dirty Muslim would? And then at some point, I'm like, well,
Fuck.
I was like, we learned.
No, but the thing is, when he says like a dirty Muslim, I do go like, oh my fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, I get the joke that you know.
And then,
I get where he's coming from. What the point is.
At the same time, like after that, it was like I'm like, oh well, I think we learned that Madonna may be a Muslim, and then Lacey's like, oh, you mean terrorist? I'm like, same
Same thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt better saying that because I know most of the audience is American, and they'll probably be like, yeah, fuck the Muslims. Like, so
Do you
I'm
have
fine
any
with it.
Muslim fans?
So you're pandering to
I
the
doubt
ignorance
it.
of your audience. Is that how you're getting along?
No, not necessarily, but they think a little differently. Like it's
They might think differently. It doesn't mean they think right.
Americans aren't. They don't like. I'm not going to say they don't like
They don't
Muslims.
like Muslims. That's
'cause
what you're gonna say.
That's not true, but there's not this sort of stigma where it's like you can't say like
It's different than it is here.
anti-Islamic shit.
Yeah,
Like here, it's like a bit of a little weird pressure cooker where you've got Muslims all around you. And
But
you-
isn't that the same as like race relations with black people in America?
I think probably.
Yeah, precisely.
Probably.
Yeah, or Mexicans at this point.
Mexicans as well.
Sure.
I don't know. I get away with saying nigger a lot in our episode, so
Sure.
that's fine. We don't have black people in England,
You only said it twice.
so it doesn't matter.
You only said it twice, in fairness.
But yeah, that was what I was trying to say. I was trying to say shit like, you know, slut shaming and all this.
Yeah.
That phrase wouldn't exist unless there was already an attachment of shame to the act of being sluttish.
Well, there is.
The problem is that I
Yeah.
think women are trying to claim that slut-like behaviour is always placed on them, which is probably true. In fact, it most definitely is. But I've heard many men call friends that are like, you know, prolific fucking shaggers sluts as well, or slags.
I've heard it.
He's a
but
man slag.
It's always a bit of a joke, though, isn't it? It's never
Yeah.
like serious.
Yeah, I mean, women
I call
women
myself
are
a
admonished
slut,
for it. I'm
but,
not saying that that's
I'm
not the
saying
issue.
no.
I'm just saying it's not exactly the best phrasing of it, is it really? Because you're basically almost admitting like there is shame attached to the act. That's why it's slut shaming.
I mean, the thing is, right? People love sluts. Guys love sluts.
I
Like,
don't.
this is brilliant, you know. But it's I don't care. It's like you can go out and fuck as many people as you want to fuck. It's when it comes down to like other women. I think like other women get annoyed by someone who's like very sort of slaggy. because they're a bit like, oh, what? She's like really easy, and I'm not
giving
easy.
it away for free,
What
right?
the fuck?
Yeah. No
And
one-
It's like, it
no
does
one-
their head in more. I
No
think.
one on the planet gives women a harder time than other women.
Yeah.
Not even Donald Trump.
No.
No. No. He's fine with it.
This is what makes me laugh about this feminist issue. It's like, if you're all on the same page as one unit, it'd be fine, but women can't even agree with women about this fucking struggle. So what chance have you got?
I don't know. The funny thing is, like, it's like I'm not like in a guy club. I don't have like, we're not all a big team over
We're not
here.
a club.
Yeah. You say
No.
while we're all sitting with our thighs pressed together on one couch.
Well, that's
But
dude, a budget mostly.
That's not down to like taste. That's just budget.
But yeah, guys
Sure.
don't like. I don't give a shit. I don't care if some other dude gets fucking AIDS. I'm like, fine. you fucked too many people
Yes.
unprotected,
Screw you, Freddie Mercury.
and
I don't care.
That can happen. And it's like, it doesn't bother me though. I'm not always giving guys a bad name. I don't give a shit. I'm like, fuck you. You do whatever you want.
Well, exactly, yeah.
You know.
It doesn't make a difference.
I
to
think the
you.
same thing with women. I'm like, you can fuck as many people as you want. Doesn't bother me none.
Well, yeah. As long as you don't do it while you're supposed to be in a relationship with me, then
Yeah, if you're with me and you're doing shit like that, sure, I get jealous.
Sure.
And that's,
No, not jealous. I'll just get fucking homicidal.
Yeah.
You know, all I can ever do is think of the Jim Jeffries bit where he just says, "Why don't straight guys, like homophobic guys, like gay guys, and not in a sexual way, but like why do some people get so homophobic?" And it's just like, because they have fuck all to do with you, and that pisses you off.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm like, here I can kind of see the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
like you're dressed in a way that I don't, and
I'm not comfortable with it. It makes me uncomfortable about me.
it's like, right, but it doesn't make a difference, does it? You know?
Oh no, not at all. I
Like,
was
if you're wearing a dress down to your ankles and she's wearing a skirt halfway past her ass but not covering the entire cheeks, it's like, it still doesn't make a difference to you though.
yeah.
So why do you care?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I find it like it's a bit of a stupid issue, the whole slut thing. I know, like, some
Well,
women.
yeah, that's kind of the point,
They're
though.
all like, oh no, I want to be able to be a slut. It's fine because guys can be sluts and stuff. And I'm
Well-
like, it's because other guys don't give a fuck what other guys do. We don't care. We don't put any sort of pressure
I
on
don't
each
particularly
other.
care what women do.
Women-
Unless you've stated for a fact that I'm in a relationship with you,
Women put.
then I'm bothered. But
Women put.
if that's
much
just the way you
more-
are,
There is a sort of supply and demand thing going on as well.
Of course there is. Yeah.
There's this thing when they go, why do guys get credit when they sleep around? It's like,
Yeah.
because it's harder.
It's more difficult to get
Yeah.
that many women than it is for a woman to go out and get.
Get that
if
many
you're
men,
a
yeah.
good-looking woman, you can pretty much get laid every
Yeah.
night if you
You're
want.
fine.
it's
Yeah.
what the French call a coquette. Walk in a room and pull every man with one
Sure.
look.
There's guys that can go out.
Guys can do that, but on a much rarer
There's
basis.
guys that can do that, but you know they're probably pretty good at something if they're doing
Yeah.
that. If they're going out and getting laid whenever they want, they're probably pretty good at least disguising
I think it comes.
their true selves.
It comes down to like some animalistic bullshit in a little way because like, the idea is like, no, women, what you're supposed to do is hold out for like the best male,
Yeah,
right?
there's all this like.
And if you're just like letting any old guy blow his beans in you, you're like, well, you're probably pretty shit yourself. I mean,
so gross shit.
well, the thing is,
Yeah,
right,
that was a brilliant
I
sentence.
don't know. I
That's
thought
right.
it was
If-
an
if-
apt.
if you think about it, right, what does a guy have to do? Like, if I fuck a woman,
Yeah.
like, I don't need to give a shit. I've nutted and I've left, right?
Sure.
You're the one left in like fucking
Holding the baby.
9 months of fucking pain and
Sure,
shit.
yeah.
Like, so you should be more picky. I don't
but-
have to be, and it comes from that.
But
I
in this
think.
day, it does. But I'm
Well, I'm
Surely-
saying,
in this day and age, we can get past
it
that,
doesn't
right?
have to be the same now with all this sort of birth control shit.
Yeah, but surely
But-
there is a reversal of roles here in the sense that if you are the guy who gets someone pregnant and then doesn't give a fuck about the kid, in kind of man law, if you like,
Yeah.
then that guy is looked down upon. It's like
yeah.
you're not a real man. You don't look after your kid.
Oh, sure, yeah. there's
You
that,
that's
yeah.
your
Oh,
progeny.
yeah, definitely.
So that's where the slut shaming comes in on a man's behalf. It's like, right, you can go and fuck as many people as you want, but if you get them pregnant and fuck them off,
No,
then you're a dick.
The slut shaming in man's is the opposite. They shame men for not shagging around enough.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's when they get someone into the position of like, right, that's kind of a dedicated thing you've done there. That's your product.
Yeah, if man doesn't take responsibility, this is what I mean. Men are always holding each other to account on shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Look,
better
so we
man
should.
up and deal with your shit.
Yeah, we're getting awfully close to gender roles here, John.
Oh, sure. I thought we'd jump straight into it.
Yeah.
Which side are we on? Are we the feminists or are we the
Fuck no.
men's rights men?
None of them.
I'm a neutral on this fucking.
I just found
Can't
out
be neutral on. Oh, you can be gender neutral. Actually, it's
Can't we just- can't we just have-
2017. You can be whatever you want.
It's kind of harder to be a woman in a lot of ways, and it's like
In a lot of ways, but in a lot of
you've
ways,
got to
it's
be.
easier.
I think
though,
you've got
right?
to be more careful as a woman. You can't
If you do what?
like
Fuck
if
people.
you're going around fucking
Oh,
willy
sure,
nilly.
do what you want.
Yeah, fine. Live your life.
I don't
Be
care.
my guest.
Right, I don't.
I
Fill
don't,
your
think, I
boot.
don't think many
Literally.
people do. Most people
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
You may never be my girlfriend, but who gives a shit?
Yeah. I mean, you might not be for me, but there's someone out there for you. There's someone out there for everyone.
Oh, I don't care. I mean, I don't want you, but you know.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, that's my personal taste. It's like everyone has personal. It's
Fine,
not
sure.
like, for example, if I meet someone who's transgender and I'm not attracted to him, it doesn't make me fucking misogynistic.
Oh, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Makes you a transphobe.
No, it doesn't, because
Oh,
You're scared of trans
That's not
people.
what that fucking Riley.
I know this is what I'm getting
no,
at.
That
This
was
is exactly
the one
what I'm getting
I
at.
watched by Amazing Atheist today.
Oh, God,
that
every-
Riley one.
This is the one I'm
wanna,
getting at.
I want to do our next video, and I've got a good idea, but
Like,
Oh,
the simple fact is, I'm sorry to shatter your bubble, love, but the fact is, men that aren't attracted to you because, well, multiple reasons. They might not like your personality. They might not like the fact that your chin's not been shaved down yet. They might not like the fact that your tits are fake. They might not like the fact that you're outspoken. It doesn't matter what it is. They're just not wired to like you as an individual. But some men will
Well,
be. So don't fucking get butthurt by the fact that you can't find a man right now.
See, I was looking at him and I was thinking, I don't know if
Her, surely her,
This-
surely
it's
her.
a her,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Was a dude?
Apologies. Then, but the thing is, I was like, okay, pretty good looking in my mind.
Yeah,
But
fine.
As
But
soon as they started talking, I was like, my lord, wow.
isn't it strange? That's
It's
what puts most men off women. It's just the
pretentious.
moment they start talking.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, what we're doing?
Jesus.
Killing our careers here, Scott.
Digging the hole.
I mean, there was the pretentiousness of what she was
It's
saying.
the condescension, right?
Yeah.
That's what always gets me
It's
as
like,
well.
well, it's
They're
like,
like
well,
you're being
yeah,
wrong with
but
your
it's like
thoughts.
say-
and
it's
it's
like
like
say-
fuck
Don't
you.
tell me how to think.
like, it's like, so would you date a person in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
No, I'm quoting this, but I'm quoting them here. It's like, would you date a person in a wheelchair? No. Well, maybe you need to think about like how you look at life. Then I'm like, no,
No, I just
No.
need to not ask people out in wheelchairs. That'll be
but
fine.
It's like
It's like a billion fucking people. Like,
the thing
can
is, it's
choose
like,
from.
look, I don't want to go out with someone who's in a wheelchair, but Riley's point is, don't you understand that's being offensive to people in wheelchairs?
No,
not
no,
right.
no, it's
No,
not. No,
no,
let them tell
I'm
me it's
not.
offensive, but not you on their behalf. Fuck
It's like,
you. Stop
right,
speaking on behalf of other people.
I'm not going into like a pub, seeing someone in a wheelchair and going up and just being like, I'd never have sex with you. It's just saying, it's not
No, it's like
something
walking
that
up to them and going, yeah, I inside, let's have a race. Do you know what I mean? You can't fucking do
It's
it.
like,
thing is,
no,
though, this
I'm
is-
just not attracted to that.
How, like, if you really want to get, like, sort of deep with it, you can be like, well, why are they saying it's wrong to not like certain people? They're like, well, you should just fall in love with their personality. It's like, why?
Bingo,
Right.
exactly.
Why can't you just go around and fuck people you like the look of?
Well, you
Well,
can do,
it's-
yeah.
it got-
Precisely.
it's
I
It's
thought they
your
were all
choice.
progressive and they're like, oh, you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
and
but
then
if-
they're like, wait a minute, you need to fall in love with people's
Yeah, what if you're
personality.
polyamorous?
The thing is,
What
it's
if you're
like, you should
polyamorous?
respect how they feel. Don't you understand?
Right, but
how-
she should
Well,
also
hang
she should
on.
respect the way other people feel.
Like, it's like, the point is, it's like saying, she's like saying, don't you understand how it's upsetting someone in a wheelchair that people don't want to sleep with them because they're in a
yeah.
I'll tell you
wheelchair?
what's
It's
more-
like,
But it's upsetting to me when people don't want to sleep with me.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Hang on. Do you know what's more upsetting to people in wheelchairs?
but that's the
It's
point. They're
when
like,
people speak up on their behalf without actually consulting
That
them.
does
yeah.
piss them off, yeah.
Because they don't need that kind of backup. You know, they
I-
can speak for themselves.
Especially 21-year-olds on YouTube.
I'm not being funny, but I've got a cousin with spina bifida, and not once did she ask anyone for fucking help or support or to speak on her behalf. She could speak for herself. Don't fucking speak on these people's behalf. They are humans with minds of their own.
Yeah.
Just because they have a disability doesn't mean they're fucking demics.
And they're all
like
different.
you
They're
with
all
your
different.
opinions.
yeah. But the thing is, I hate this whole idea of, well, we think you should be attracted to everyone because then everyone feels safe.
Well,
and it's like,
right, but that's just-
It's like, right, but listen, if someone weighs the size of a car and again has 4 chins, I'm not going to be attracted to
No,
that
let's
person.
break it down to the
No,
logical
no.
end.
What they say is what she says, and what this other moron at some point that fucking tweeted something out about this and it fucking blew up, is that like it's a preference what makes your dick hard. And it's like if you So I'm like, right. So if
what?
I
don't choose what makes me hard.
This is what I would say. I'm like, right, look, it's not my fault. If my penis doesn't jump up, I'm like, I can't. I'm not attracted to
In
it.
fact-
Like, and the thing is, it's like, and they're like, no. And basically, if you read between the lines, what they're saying is, look, just try to ignore how horrible they look. And concentrate and just make your penis hard and get it
And I'm
done.
sorry. Like,
How's that work?
It's like, no, I'm not a charity case.
let me make one quick point here as well. The idea that you have a selection of when your dick gets hard is completely...
It's a preference.
It's not a preference, and I'll give you an example.
Yes, it is.
What's this fuck's name?
Riley.
Riley. I don't give a fuck what your last name is. You're not important
Riley
enough.
Dennis.
Well, there you go, Dennis. All right.
Dennis?
I'll call you Dennis because that was probably your birth name.
Is that a
Right,
name?
that's me.
No,
That's
bollocks.
me.
Because what's mean is what she's saying, right? The idea that we have control of... Right, listen, if a man sits at the back of a bus and the engine's rumbling kind of nice, it can make him hard.
Sure.
Men don't have a fucking say over the matter. You wake up in the morning, it's erect. Not because you want to shag, because you try to stop yourself from pissing the bed. Okay? That's what morning wood is. It's there
that
to...
what it-
That's
is this
why,
real?
because if you're erect, it's harder for the urine to come through the urinal tract.
That's true, yeah.
So that's why when you wake up with an erection, it's to stop you from pissing the bed.
I don't know if that's true.
It's absolutely true.
Is that true?
Yes, that's what morning wood is. It's
I
only.
don't want
that's
to
why
look stupid on the podcast.
you don't wake
Wait.
up fully erect. You wake up semi. It's a semi
Can everyone,
to stop you from
well,
pissing.
if you've listened to this podcast,
No,
Google
sometime.
that and let us know in the comments.
Yeah, you
if
go
that's
research
fully
that.
erect.
Go research that.
Yeah.
Well then, John, you're just a beast. What can I say? But like,
They're the hardest ones when you wake up.
well, the point is that's why when you go to the toilet in the morning, you're desperate for a piss,
The most
but it takes you about
powerful
half a
erections
minute
of
to
all.
get it going because you've got to let the urinary tract
No, you
open.
can pee, but you have to stand on the other side of the room
Well,
Yeah.
because of
and just hit an arc.
yes, yeah,
Like an arc,
Like a golf
Mike-
shot.
like a fucking Michael Jordan arc.
Yeah.
Straight into the fuck swish. No, not even no rim there.
like Tiger Woods hitting an eagle. Yeah, straight into the
not
hole.
anymore.
Well, no.
But that's the thing. If you're going to say this, is it not? Am I not discriminating by not fancying men and fucking men? Like,
Of course.
because
Well, hang on. I've met women that haven't-
Definitely.
shouldn't I give them a fair crack of the whip?
You know-
literally.
Well,
Like,
hang on. I've sat. Yeah. Well, the point is this: that just to get to the ultimate logical conclusion of what she's saying is, if everyone fancied everyone with no kind of, if it was all choice and we just all decided, well, I'm going to find everyone attractive, nothing would get done because everyone would be busy fucking in the streets.
Sounds great.
And there'd be a lot more paedophilia going on.
Well, no one would care because everyone would be too busy fucking. No one would
Be
be
the
eating.
Greeks
People would be
again.
starving. People would starve to death in the middle of a shag. That's how bad it would be because no one.
Do you know
Humans
what
are driven
that
off
actually-
instinct.
Do you know what that actually happened to a couple?
They starve to death from shagging.
They had sex 17 times in one day and died of exhaustion.
Oh.
What a way to go. Well, what a way to go out. Imagine how fucking difficult it would have been to get the lid down on the coffin.
there are worse ways to go.
There's a lot worse ways to go than that.
The thing the thing that makes me laugh when they're always saying stuff like this, like, oh, you should, if you don't attracted to them, then you should change your mind. It's like, well,
And it doesn't work.
weren't like
No.
the religious people saying this about gay people, and you were like, it's impossible to change. You
Yeah, we
can't
can
change
cure
who you
you.
love. And they're like, no, we can cure them with electric shocks. And you're like, no, that's wrong. You shouldn't change them. And then you turn around and go, oh, you should change though.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. They change. They flip so fast.
If what they say is
When
true,
you-
then being gay is like a choice.
If what they say is true, then being gay is curable.
I mean,
No, it's not even that. It means that
Yeah.
everything. It means that transgenderism is a choice. It means that pansexuality or polyamory is all a choice.
It's all a choice.
It's
I mean,
all a choice.
I remember, the first ever time I, realised that I like guys, I was about 13. And I remember lying in bed and freaking out because I was like, oh my god, everyone is going to hate me. Shit. But I was like, but I can't help it. I can't help. I feel this way. I don't know what's happened. This is just...
See, I think luckily
It's
for
come
you,
out of
you're
nowhere.
living in a changing time where social acceptability is on the rise.
But then...
But there are people that were born way before you and died before you were born that never got that kind of freedom.
and that's a shame. That's a real
Well,
shame.
take a look at Alan Turing just as one example. This is the man who, without, we probably wouldn't have won the war because he smashed the Enigma code, and as soon as we got what we wanted out of him, we put him in prison for homosexuality.
Treated like shit.
That's
Yeah.
fucked.
And it's only it was only 2000 and... Was it only last year?
No,
That
but-
Cameron absolved him of the
but-
crime? Basically wrote it off?
Sure.
My point is, I never asked for any of those feelings.
No.
And anyone who says it's a choice, I'm like, you're
Ridiculous.
wrong.
No.
Of course it's
It
not.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No one chooses who they're attracted to.
Exactly,
You
it's
just
a
wake up one day and you
natural-
go,
and you
wow,
can't
I want that.
That's why we call it instinct.
And you can't choose what you're not attracted to.
Exactly.
Don't
Like,
shame
it's the same
me.
thing.
Don't shame me because I don't want to have sex with that man or that woman who are in a wheelchair missing both eyes, both arms, both legs,
See,
and half their brain.
with arguments like this,
I
always
don't
think...
want to... I'm sorry, I'm not attracted
With
to
arguments
that.
like
Don't
this-
tell me I need to change and I'm not being open-minded enough. It's not
Yeah,
attractive.
you
Yeah.
stupid tranny.
But with you thought what I said was bad, Jesus.
Oh,
But with arguments like this, it's always interesting to me. It's like when you're condemning someone or a group of people with an argument like this, it's always more revealing about the person who's giving the argument than it is about the people they're arguing
It's
against.
always projection.
That's exactly.
It's always
Look,
projection.
It's like...
but the fact is, just to finish the point, sorry, is like with arguments like this, it reveals more about yourself. You realise that what you're basically saying is that because of what you've dealt with in your own personal experience, you think it should be right to fuck everyone. But let's line up a bunch of people from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different sexualities, and see which ones you fuck. And I guarantee you wouldn't fuck the entire line, would you?
Sure.
You wouldn't, would
no,
you?
she's got a preference. The thing is, right, she used to be a guy, and now it's a she, but she's a lesbian. So it's like,
that
obviously
makes
you're going to
sense.
get
I
this
get
sort of
that.
thing leveled at her. It's like, hang on, you're just some creepy fucking dude that wants to get women easier by
Yeah,
doing
that
this.
wants to
Like,
get with lesbians because it's like
to be fair, that's not going to make
unavailable.
getting women easier, but turn into a transgender woman, is
I'm
it?
not saying that's correct.
I don't think that's
I'm not
fair.
saying that's
I
correct,
don't
but I'm
think
saying
that's
that
fair to
argument
say.
could easily be levelled, and the logic of it stands. It could easily be. I'm not saying that that's what the case is, but
Right.
I'm saying that argument could easily stand in this occasion.
Which argument?
Basically saying that like the only reason you've switched gender is because you've got a fetish for wanting what you can't have, i.e., lesbians, and as a man you can't fuck a lesbian, but as a woman you can.
So what she's actually saying, right, really, if you get down to it, is the fact that, like, because I'd be like, okay, well, listen, it's by your own logic, I think it's kind of like discriminatory just to go after women now and be like, I want to have sex with women, I don't want to have sex with
That's
men,
sexist,
I'm a
right?
lesbian, right? Because that's essentially what she's saying to me. If I don't fancy her, then I'm discriminating, and it's a preference, and I can fancy her if I fucking concentrate hard enough and make my dick jump up, right? But the thing is, it's
Focus, Jay.
but her argument is like, hang on, no, you should fancy me if you're a straight guy because I'm a woman. And it's like,
No.
I can
because-
just,
But that
I'm
doesn't make
sorry, I mean, I can tell that you're not.
Well,
though.
hang on.
I
Even
can just
so,
tell.
even
like,
so,
Yeah.
right? The
you're
only
not,
reason
you're not tricking me enough. If you trick me enough, fine.
Like, but the thing is, like, the other thing she said during there that really bugged me, and I remember it was just a bit that annoyed me so much, when she was like, you never know, if you go out on a date with a guy, say you're a guy and you go out on a date with a girl, and once you're in bed, and the underwear comes off, and it turns out
Big old cock.
it's like,
Yeah.
you never know, you
Yeah.
might just enjoy it. It's like, no,
no, because you were
thought-
under the illusion that you were with a woman.
you thought you were going to bed with a woman.
Yeah.
And then suddenly there's a dick, and it's like, well, maybe try it out. It's like, but you don't like dicks. So...
Yeah, I'm sorry. Read the
No.
Trade Descriptions Act.
As soon
Like-
as that happened, if I'm there with some girl,
Wait, isn't that rape?
Basically, yeah, you might just like it, so don't say no yet. It doesn't matter, your
Because,
mouth's
like,
full,
if
you
you go to
can't
bed
have it
with
anyway.
someone and they say there was something they say there was something else, and then it turns out, because I've heard people making the argument, if they say they were rich and then you have sex with them and you find out that they're broke, that's rape. So I'm like, hang on a minute, sure, this is rape too.
Everything is rape means everything, and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
is rape nowadays.
So isn't
everything
that
is
rape
rape.
too? What was that girl
But,
that had sex
like-
with someone who was blind or something?
But again, like,
Did he
it
Turns
lie?
out he wasn't blind.
It turned out that she wasn't. She thought it was a man, but it turned out it was a girl, and she got sent to jail or something.
Wait, why
Oh, right, yeah, she had a strap on.
Yeah, that was it.
There was another girl in England who did this to multiple girls.
And
who
I was
she-
like, that's fucked up, but she probably shouldn't. I don't think it was rape. I don't
She
think
insisted-
should've gone to
she
She
jail.
pretended to be a
Well,
guy.
maybe
Yeah, she
Right, I
strapped her
don't know.
breast down and wore a strap on and insisted on
I
making
can't
love in the dark.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
it.
That was it.
How did you fall
And wear a
for this?
blindfold as well.
How did you fall for that
The
shit?
lights were off. She couldn't tell.
Fuck off. The lights were off. I'd be like, wait, I can't see shit. 'Cause I'm not getting. Let me put the lights on for a second.
She's like, no, I'm shy.
Arm against
Yeah, that was it. It's like, I'm really shy. I'm
shy, I
body
don't want you to
conscious.
see-
I'm
I'm
body
body
conscious.
conscious. Don't-
No wonder you got tits and a fanny.
Well, you're going until you get a bit more
That's what I mean,
confidence. I don't
right?
find it attractive.
But again, but again,
Can't see shit.
Oh, where am I putting it?
but thing is, even from coming from someone who likes both sexes, if I took a girl home and she pulled off her pants and she had a dick, I'd be really annoed.
Well, you didn't tell
Do you
me
know
you
what-
had a cock.
Do you know what?
Like,
I
What's
don't
the
know.
difference? It
what?
didn't come up.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
That came out wrong. Oh, the innuendo train
Zing,
again.
John. Zing.
Do you know what?
We're on the rails again.
I'd honestly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd be pissed off about that, despite liking
Yeah.
them.
Well,
I'd be
see,
really
the thing
irritated.
is-
Well,
I'd be
first
like,
of
what
all,
the fuck? I thought I was taking
you
the
should.
girl to bed.
You're like so accepting. You should be open about that you've got a penis anyway.
Well, no,
in the
hang
first
on.
place, before you get someone to that point.
Work out the logic of this.
Like
We're
literally
arguing-
that
How
point.
does that crop up in a
Hang on,
conversation
hang on.
over dinner?
Wait.
By the way, I've got a dick.
Wait, hang on.
Gotta get it in there.
Let's work this out. Let's go step by step through this argument.
Oh no!
Let's go step by step through the argument and
Into a
just
jock
work this out.
podcast.
Here's how this works,
Yeah,
right?
this one's
so
gone crazy.
here's a guy who likes women, but feels like a woman. So has an operation, transgender, changes to female,
Yeah.
but still likes women, right? Now,
That's
by
okay,
her
but
own
that's
logic,
okay, that's
by
okay.
her own logic, it is offensive to men that as a woman she doesn't like men. By her own
By her own
logic,
logic,
because she's
yeah.
saying I was a man,
Yeah.
but now I'm a woman. You must like me, even though I'm
No.
lesbian. You're a straight man. You've got to fancy me because I'm a woman.
Here
Well,
the-
hang on.
here the
You don't
double-
fancy men,
here
even though
the-
you're now a woman.
So what she's saying is like you're being offensive by saying she's not really a woman. Otherwise, you would fancy her. She's like, but
yeah.
I'm like, well, I can just tell. I'm sorry, like,
No, I wouldn't fancy you. It's not automatic. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean I fancy
well,
you.
I can't fucking. That's true. You don't need to fancy every fucking woman. There's women you'd be like, fuck you anyway.
Never get anything done.
It might not be the fact that you're transgender.
I don't take
But-
the queen to bed. Actually,
Exactly.
I don't know, just to be able to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to
the
fuck the
queen.
queen.
And if someone was like convincing enough, and they're like, it would pull my pants down, I'd be like, fine. And
Oh, you're
then-
just gonna go through like close
No.
enough.
Well, hang on, no, and I've got like a fucking one-eyed chap peeping at me. She'd be like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Have you got any cab numbers?"
Yeah.
I gotta get out of it.
So what if you were in Bangkok, like proper convincing ladyboy?
Yeah, they look great.
Like literally, a lot of them would convince you
then
all the
all-
way up to the
all
moment they
of a
drop
sudden,
whaps.
dick.
As soon as they drop whap, then you've got a big 8-incher in your face. What then?
I think
You there?
I'd have to. I'd have
Well,
to.
I'm just guessing.
I'd have to back out at that point.
Yeah,
I couldn't
would
go
too.
through it. I mean, like,
Quite literally, back out.
yeah, I'm like, you look nice and everything, except for the dick.
Except for the dick.
What about you, John?
That's what's throwing me.
What would you do? Would you be like, well, I'm here now, I may as well
No,
just face the
no.
other way and I can do you up the arse? Or would you be
A-
like, well, let's try
The
it?
dick is a line that I'm not.
Is that a line you're not
It's a
willing to
line.
cross?
It's like I don't want to cross that line. It's just you know.
Here's a question for you then. For you both. If you could suck your own dick,
Yeah.
would you do it?
I probably would have tried it.
So what's wrong with sucking another man's dick then?
Because that's different.
Because
Dick.
that's gay.
Because that's a different dick.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty gay to suck your own cock, to be
No,
fair.
it'd be fine.
No,
It'd be fine.
You couldn't do whatever you want to
Well,
yourself.
no, then that's like saying it's gay to fucking wank off.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It's like
Because
you,
masturbation isn't like...
No,
it's the same thing. You're still
It's
wrapping
just-
your hand around a cock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
making
all
it
it is.
come.
It's just a hand, it's not lips, is
What's
it?
the difference?
Oh, that's different.
No,
I think the erotic levels are
so then
different. I
it's-
think the erotic levels
It
are
should be
different.
fine then.
Because
for you.
usually it's another person's lips around your cock.
Alright, well that's fine. Then we'll,
No, usually it's
usually-
another hand on your cock when it's someone
Yeah.
else.
Well, yeah,
Alright
but
then,
usually the hand is the first go-to call for any bloke,
Scott,
right?
we won't be able to see it, but do you want to wank me off right now?
Well, no.
It'd be fine though. Wanking off isn't as erotic
Yeah,
as sucking me
exactly.
off.
Well, absolutely, yeah, but I'm not in the mood for going down a fucking piste in the Alps, so I'm not going to go into a skiing mode because I've got John on one side and you on the other. I'd be like fucking holding skiing sticks.
No, I didn't want any part of this.
I
Don't
don't
bring
know.
me into this.
But the fact is, I'm just saying,
Sucking your own
I'm
dick
just
would be the
saying-
same as wanking your own dick.
I'm
off.
just saying, how much of a leap across the line is it that if you could suck your own dick, you'd suck another man? It's
No,
not
no,
that far
no,
away.
it's-
is it?
leap.
it's very
I don't
far.
think it's that far
That's
away.
like a ski
It
jump.
is.
I'm not saying I'm just saying it doesn't seem that far a
No,
fucking
it's
leap.
very different.
If you could do it to yourself, why not do it to someone
No,
else?
no, no,
you do
because
it
that's
to-
someone else's dick. Like,
Yeah.
So?
it's fine if it's you. It's part of your own body. It's not the same thing.
Right,
as-
but you wouldn't eat a turd that you just shit out, would you? That's part of your own body.
Yeah,
It's
but
your
I
own
wouldn't eat
waste.
anyone
what
else's
does
turd.
that have to do with anything?
That's not remotely the same thing.
No, but
What
the point
the
is,
fuck?
I don't understand what it is. It's like it's just because it's attached to someone else. Well, I
Yes, that makes
So-
all the difference.
Yeah.
but I don't understand why.
Well,
In your logic, I don't
Why
understand. You're not
don't-
saying it makes all the difference, but
why-
you're not explaining why it makes a difference.
So, right. You're like, it might be a bit gay to suck yourself off, right? That's what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying.
That is what you're
I
saying.
asked you if you could, would you? And you said yes. So
Yeah.
I said, so what's the difference between doing it to yourself and doing
Right.
it to another man?
Okay, so you'd wank yourself
Right.
off, right?
No.
Absolutely.
Okay, so would you wank another guy off?
Depends how much he's paying.
No, just
No.
He's not
no.
paying.
Fuck that. This is not what you get.
Well,
you're
then
not giving
no.
me this.
No.
Why not?
because it's not what I'm into personally. But I'm saying on a
There you go.
moral standpoint, I'd be fine with it. But on a personal,
morally,
sexual standpoint,
morally is
No, I wouldn't
irrelevant.
do it.
I'm fine wanking a guy off morally.
but that's all I was getting to was
no,
the
morally.
moral.
No,
nub.
we're talking about sexuality. We're not talking about
Yeah.
morals.
No, I
That's
was
not-
getting onto the moral nub of it.
Well, that has nothing. To
I was
do
trying
with
to see if
anything.
morally you had a
Okay.
problem with like.
He's found an escape route from
Fine.
this argument.
Morally,
No, that
morally,
is what I was getting at.
morally, I would eat someone's shit. Morally, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Right, fine.
Morally-
Morally, no, there isn't. It's got nutrients in it, I suppose.
So I don't
Maybe.
see why the morals
Very
are coming
few,
into
but-
this, Scott. I don't
No,
know what that had to do with
the
anything.
morality was like I'm trying to clear up for the listeners, like that this is
Oh,
clearly.
yeah.
This
You
is
Don't
clearly.
blame them.
No,
They didn't want any part of this podcast anyway.
this is clearly not a fucking homophobic thing of like right. I'd
This
suck my dick,
podcast
but
is
no
a
one
form
else's.
of rape.
No. But like,
It's clearly fine to suck another man's dick if it's what you're into, is what we're saying.
that's not. No,
Not that we would personally do
Yeah,
it.
not
No,
debating
that's
that
fine.
at all.
But you're
But
skewing the issue.
The argument I'm making against this girl, bringing it all back full
Oh no!
circle,
Fuck you! You've
is
lost
that-
this one.
is that it's fine.
changing.
It's fine for anyone to want to fuck you, even if they knew you were a man or weren't a fucking man, on moral grounds. But you can't say that they're immoral for not wanting to fuck you, that they can force themselves to fancy you. That isn't a moral. That's what I'm saying. The idea is that morally, no one's got a problem with fucking a woman who was born a man. Morally. But you can't just switch on being attracted to them.
Okay, you managed to bring that round
So-
in an
Yeah.
okay
No.
way there.
No, the part I was getting to.
I don't think it was.
You
but
can't sit
that's
there and
fine.
argue that you're fucking against the grain, that you're fucking immoral, and that you're basically sexist for not wanting to fuck me because I once was a man.
He sprung a bit of magic there. He got out of that.
It's the good old
No
term.
magic.
The great escape.
What do they
He
call
did
it? Oh,
It's
No,
alright,
magic.
everyone else.
It's called logic.
I thought I had him. I wanted to roast him on the first podcast, but he got away with it.
There was
Got
no
away
roast
from
going to
you.
happen because
like
I
a
knew what I was
slippery
trying to
eel.
say. I knew what I was trying to say all along. You just have to let me get to the point before you start fucking trying to cut in. You make yourselves fools by trying to cut in before the point comes up.
No, that's not true.
Because you were trying to set it up for a fall, but I already knew where I was going, so I knew there was no fall
No,
involved.
you didn't.
No, I did. That's why I got to the point I got to.
You managed to fucking strap on a parachute at the last second.
No. I knew exactly the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make was morally, there's no difference.
That
But
was
what she's trying to say is that you are immoral and sexist. She's saying it's immoral to not want to fuck me.
Well, she's saying
you should
it's-
want to fancy me, but it's immoral and it's fucking sexist because
Right, she's
saying
you
it's
know of this.
transphobic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Which is immoral. It's a
No,
form
yeah.
of immorality.
She's like
No,
she's
it's
saying
not transphobic though.
she's-
No, it's not. That's what I'm
she's
trying. The
saying,
point I'm
like-
trying to make.
she's saying like you should feel wrong,
Right,
and
but that's
you-
down to morals. That's down to
she's like,
morals.
you are in the wrong if you
Absolutely not.
aren't attracted
Not
to
morally,
transgender
not ethically,
or
not sexually.
cripples or
No.
and it's like Amazing Atheist made this great joke where he's just like, well, you know what, if someone has had like acid poured over their face, I'm sorry, I'm not attracted to crippled burn victims. What do you want me to do? And it's like, yeah,
It's irrelevant. You can't it simply goes back to like you cannot, choose what gives you an erection. Really.
And also, there are two different factors to attractiveness. There's the physical, and then there's the psychological.
There is, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
if
someone
people
could
don't
be
look at you
hot-
and get an erection, that's one thing.
she's
But if
only-
they get to know you and find
she's
you
only
attractive,
talking about the psychological then, right?
no, she's talking about the physical.
No, I mean, like she's only sort of advocating that you should follow the psychological one. She's saying ignore the physical one.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
yeah.
Right? Okay, fine. Well, okay.
but that doesn't
And
work.
this is what I was saying before. It's like,
yeah.
why?
It's a nice sentiment, but
You're
it's
basi-
naive.
But it doesn't even matter. It's like you're basically saying the only way to properly be attracted to someone is if you like them for their personality. And it's like, that's not true.
That's not true. There's
You
loads,
could literally just
Yeah.
be a person who goes around just fucking people they like the look of, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's fine as long as you're not raping anyone.
Exactly.
It's all good.
And they're all up for that until it turns out that a man's doing it and he doesn't like certain women, and then suddenly he's like, well, you're so shallow.
Yeah.
And it's like, when did this come into it? I thought we could all just do what we wanted now. I thought it was some progressive new world we were living in.
No.
It's like, as long as it doesn't involve children, rape, or animals, there's usually
As long
someone
as
out
there's
there
consent,
for
it's
you
fine.
to get what you want.
I think that's an ending point.
Is it?
I mean, I felt like there was a natural end there where you just started
so.
going all fucking mentally misogynistic. I thought that was
think-
perfect. End on John's rant.
Okay, everybody. So that's the end of the first episode of the podcast.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers for listening
I
if
don't
you've
even know. If
bothered.
that, I was going to say that went well, but I don't know.
It was.
I think we're better than the first one.
It was like a bit of a shotgun. It just kind of went everywhere, didn't it?
I know.
That's pretty much how we have our discussions. So.
Sure.
I know that we talk over each other all the time, but hopefully you at least enjoyed it a bit. It's funny. I'm acting at the mic like it's a camera.
You know what the funny thing is? Like I always used
you
to
are
think,
talking with your hands quite a lot.
I always used to think like doing a podcast would be a great idea. I've got so much like to talk about and stuff. It's not until we've done these 2 podcasts I realise I don't know anything about what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like so used to listening to people do podcasts and go, I agree, and I'm listening to all these good points, and then when I get in front of a mic, I'm like, oh, I've got this idea, and I say it, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know anything more. I can't back this up. This is just pure opinion.
So that'll be the end of the podcast. John won't be joining us next week.
How the fuck are you going to record it?
We'll try and
I own the mic and the fucking preamp and the laptop.
Good point.
He could do one by himself about you.
Yeah, I could start my own podcast.
Oh god, that'd be dangerous. Watch out, world.
I'll leech off your Twitter followers.
Yeah. Bye.
That's the end.
That's how he's going to just call it, basically.